There we go. I swear, like, maybe every 3 streams, I have to fight with YouTube to get my stream up. It's a bit ridiculous. Like, it just says, and I quote, live streaming isn't available right now. What do you mean? I am here. I am the live streamer. I am available to stream. Hope you guys are doing well. I was listening to the Outer Wilds suite, and, or the Outer Wilds 22-minute suite, and, what is it? I accidentally pressed 6, which is my mute button, and it put me there. Episode 200 hype. Oh wait, are you talking, wait. Oh wait. Talk about this Us episode or One Piece episode 200? Yeah, we'll cat watch One Piece slow enough so we'll have more episodes than One Piece. Heck no. I mean, it took me 2 years to catch up to One Piece, and I watched it like maybe an episode a day, and then in the summer I watched a ton of episodes per day. Same thing with the breaks. Time skip, what is it, like 500? Yeah, let's see. I'd say 600, that's my guess. 515, or 570 of the anime, yep. Dude, pretty much in the middle, which is a good part. And I'd be happy, I'd be excited. Time skip is so cool, or everything leading up to time skip. Fishman, eh. Episode 200 of Drawbox recognized. Wait, is this our official episode, 200th episode of Drawbox? No way. Here, wait. Okay, now my YouTube won't load. What? What do you mean something went wrong? I am the YouTuber. I am the YouTube. Where's my playlist? Let's see. Drawbox. Wait, what? Wait, what? Yeah. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is insane. Oh my, everybody. Oh my god. Last stream, I feel so bad. Last stream we were literally talking about like, last stream we were like, oh yeah, I wish a company was like on YouTube's more. Shoot, man. That's awesome. I'm so excited. Dude, I just got the notification. That's so freaking cool. Oh man. Here, wait, everybody, let's pop over here real quick. I want to frame, yes, Uncomfy just left a comment. Oh, that warms my heart. That warms my heart so much. Oh wait, our timer's all messed up now. Wait, where's my timer? Wait, oh, wrong screen. Okay, here. Dude, that's freaking awesome. How long ago? 6 hours ago and I didn't notice. I'm such a loser. Oh my gosh, I didn't check my YouTube because I was... I mean, I can make the excuse because I was studying. Oh my gosh. I didn't even realize. Okay, we need to write something to him in Discord. Do I? I don't want to be like... I don't want to be too like... I don't know. Anyways, hello everybody. Welcome to the stream. 7:30 p.m. CST. October the 3rd. Yeah. Wow. I did not expect that today. That warms my heart. Thank you, Uncomfortable, if you're watching this. I feel bad for not seeing that until now. I feel so bad. Whatever. Do we, is it like... Is it bad if I send like a thank you in the Discord? And I'll put a thank you in the comments. That's like much more isolated. Yeah. Cool. Yay. Cool. That's really cool. Okay. I'm running a sticky note on my monitor in Red Expo. Oh, geez. How did my scissors end up there? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've been in a pretty bad mood because my grade has been slowly going down. Or technically my grade in that one exam that I really struggled with, it's kind of dependent on my distribution in the class, and I now moved to about 40%. I'm like the 40th percentile, which isn't bad, just I want to be 30%. That's an A. That's a guaranteed A. Anyways. What is it? Respond. To... There. I'm putting this on my monitor so I don't forget. Is he okay with being called uncomfy? I hope. That's like my shorthand for referring to him. Really cool stuff. Thank you for letting us know. I did not see that. I'm such a bad YouTuber. Oh my gosh. Well, happy days. We got our recognition. But hey guys, we have to hit 365. That's the real testament, right? Oh, that's awesome. Okay, that made my day too. Thank you, Uncomfortable. And let's honor it with a really fun warm-up, huh? The 200 more. We have to beat Cat's One Piece episode. I'm the new courtroom wizard. Sit down, dazzling. Oh, really? I think you need to summon. I mean, yeah, you did summon Uncomfortable, right? So, I mean, you have demonstrated your. I think we need a wizard duel. I think that's the. Oh man, I feel bad because last stream we were like, I wish Uncomfy was here more. I feel bad. But hey, shout out Uncomfortable. Anyways, okay, it's over. No more geeking out. I actually had a topic I really wanted to bring up today because it's in better news. This is more philosophical, Cav, and I'm not sure how people like when I talk about like not really just mental health, but just philosophy about art and habits and stuff in general. If you think I'm nerding out and I'm getting annoying or pedantic or I repeat myself, please let me know because I don't want this channel to become this ongoing debate. Like, I don't want it to be this highly technical, analytical. Like, I want it to be fun as well, because that's what habits are. They're fun. So let me know if it ever becomes annoying, please. But just a little bit ago, I was thinking about the happiest moments in my life. When I was just so happy. When were those moments? Because I've been graced to have plenty of moments in my life where I was so unbelievably happy. And some days you can ask me, Cav, when were you your happiest? And I'd be like, I never was happy ever. I was just having a bad day, right? But today I was graced with an easier day. I got a lot of sleep. I got a full 8 hours, or something around that. It's never like really 8 hours, but and I ate well. I talked to my friends. It was a good day. And so, yeah, I don't know what spurred it on, but when was I my happiest? And I realized I was never my happiest while I don't want to say in school, because I love school so much. What I should say is I've been my happiest when I'm learning, when I'm making things with people, when I'm participating in something greater than me. In Portugal, I was my happiest when I was at... I need to find this place real quick. Belém Tower. Okay, so yeah, the Belém Tower in Lisbon. I mean, technically, the neighborhood of Belém. But Belém Tower, I was there with 3 people I met at a hostel. And I didn't know them that well, but they seemed so genuine, so kind, they had stories to tell, and I realized I made it to a country completely across the world on my own after one of the hardest semesters I've ever had in college. And I was exploring and meeting people, and it was beautiful, and I was so happy. Another moment was, I think a year before that, when I just had another horrible semester. And I went home for a small break, and I read a story that which is weird, like one of your happiest moments is reading a story, but I read a story, and I was beyond thankful that I was there and alive and able to, partake in such a thing that was so beautiful and awesome. And there's many other moments with my family and stuff like that. And I realized all of this to say, not to brag that, I'm such a happy person. No. It's been when I participate in things, when I'm with people. And so in these moments of school where I'm very isolated and I'm studying for exams that I really have no hope of passing or things like that, I'm going to dedicate a lot of my effort. And I'm going to do a lot to ensure that I have a good future in my education and I learn. But I need to start redirecting some of this energy towards fostering events like that in my life. And it's a bit weird because isolating myself while studying is the opposite, right? Very internal activity, devoid of other people. That's all I realized. It's a very fresh new thought. If you guys ever disagree with me, just please let me know. But, and it sounds a bit obvious, right? Like, oh yeah, who would have guessed surrounding yourself with people and stories and things that you love will make you happy, but we don't really get that option all the time. Stop thinking I disagree with you. I hate happiness. But yeah, we oftentimes don't get the choice. That's kind of what this channel's about, right? We don't often get that hour a day to do something that we love. So I guess this could be also seen as a refinement of the channel's objective, which is to foster daily habits and choices to enable you to have those moments. Exactly, yeah. I really love that comment, Delano. It's manifold, because like not only to have people, but to have people that want the best for you. What is it? The definition of love for, like, I think the Catholic the CCC. What is it called? The Catechism of the Catholic Church. I think, whatever. One of my many nerd philosophical books that I've read. They define love as willing the good for another, and I think that is very much what you say right there. As times get rough, I delve back into reading philosophy nerd books and stuff like that. What is said about the unexamined life? Yeah, especially in college, I realized the power of having people who push you forward. I had people who challenged me, but not necessarily pushed me forward in high school. In college now, I have people who want to do the same as me, which makes some awesome stuff, and they know they can't do it alone just as I can. So rather than being disingenuous or self-serving in their efforts to get something from people, a lot of the friends I've made rather we lift each other up. A lot of the time it feels like you meet people and never see them again after Sometimes, yeah. That's the thing though. As I've like specialized into my major, I keep seeing the same faces here and there. In fact, one person the other day who I sat next to randomly, I think I was assigned a seat next to him. He was like, "Yeah, I've seen you around. I remember you being very I can't remember the way he put it, but I was a bit of a menace in my discrete math class. Like I was always asking questions and like sometimes for the better or the worse, because I'm not very smart, so I'm asking lots of questions. And it came to a point where like, not that the lecture was being derailed, but it definitely had some hiccups because of me. And he recognized me from that, which is not really a good thing, but yeah, to your point, genuine good connections really do matter. In that same sense, being a professional then, right? Because people could know you for the wrong reasons. Kind of like that guy. I mean, it wasn't a bad thing that I was asking lots of questions, but it definitely was a bit tryhardy, I guess is the right word. I've never been called a tryhard before. Never. Ah, geez, I got wobbly right there. Not my most accurate lines, but it's okay for now. Three, two, one. Too bad, we're gonna keep going. On stream 365, I'm gonna run a Python bot to see how long we've drawn. So it's gonna have a filter for like warm-ups and stuff. And so the CavTools website also, that I just remembered. I'm gonna have to push that off till winter break. But it is gonna be finished winter break. That's the caveat. Yeah, sure, I'm gonna have to push it off, but it's gonna be done then. And it's gonna be done even better because now I took my software engineering class. Yeah, I probably did. It's a bit ridiculous. In fact, Delano, I think you remember it explicitly when I, like, day 3, I was like, I'm not sure if this is for me. I'm so glad we didn't. I'm very, very glad. Now your episode is visible 20 times over, yeah. I have part of the script written, but I think I'm actually going to trash it a bit. Because I'm not happy with it. This semester has been so unpredictably hard. Regardless, it is my #1 goal to have the lesson 3 video out by New Year's. You're working on a secret collab, sorry. I love it. We do need to make a collab video. I'm not sure what, but It's collaborate. Sorry, I'm a nerd. And also I need to change my music. Because even though it is Outer Wilds, I want to listen to something else. Man, stream 365. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be next February, probably. Given that we've had like 2 to 3 days off on average every week. And that's what, 52 weeks? Oh wait, so that's actually like quite a few days. So yeah, 50 days-ish means we're gonna go through January and maybe a bit of February. And then maybe into the next, but I'd say maybe February if we're lucky. There were some weeks in there though that we did take extended days off. Like the Italy trip and I think my finals from last semester. It was pretty dang decent construction-wise, just line-wise. That wasn't my best. You might as well be on season 5. We do need to. I do need to I'm not liking this music. It's scary. I need to rename the bug video, since Uncomfortable said it's okay to encourage people, or not encourage people, but okay if it helped me to tell other people about doing bugs upside down. And so I'm gonna rename that playlist to the bug construction arc. When we graduate Drawbox. That's the thing, I was thinking about it while at the gym today. As all people do, think about their art career whenever they finish Drawbox at the gym. And, oh, so it's the plot of the cat overcoming adversity. I think that's a wonderful plot idea, Delano. I think that's it. It's definitely a shonen. Can we all agree on that? That it's probably a shonen? What's our power system? I think our power system isn't necessarily like one that manipulates the environment. Instead, it's just a recognition of the environment. So it's reflective of our ability to recognize things on a flat 2D page as 3D space. And in doing that, like, that helps us defeat enemies or something like that. I don't know. Maybe they move in such a way that you need this kind of heightened sense. Power system is the friends we made along the way, like the One Piece. Oh, the One Piece. I can't wait for it to be like a little like sticky note that just says friendship. Anyways, so yeah, what I was thinking about at the gym is if I graduate college the same time I finish Drawbox, it's gonna be an extremely bumpy time because I'll most likely be moving, and not just moving back to my hometown, but I'll most likely be moving somewhere across the United States, or maybe even to America, or like the Americas, right? Like North America, maybe even somewhere around the world, probably not, but and so it's gonna be an extremely bumpy time for the streams because life is getting readjusted. But I really want to do FODAP, the Fundamentals of Drawing in Perspective from New Masters Academy. I think that's the next step for me. Because, like, sure, I could draw my own. I love this. I love learning so much. I love pushing my brain like this. I mean, I do draw a ton in my free time. And there will be probably a period between Drawbox and FODAP where I'm just doing things like drawing for fun, doing big pieces, elaborate stuff, but I just love learning about art so much. And we can probably do both. We can learn through play, through both tech. I mean, 50% is more focused on play rather than learning. In fact, I think that's the entirety of what it is play rather than learning. But like cracking open the How to Draw Scott Robertson book. Is it Scott Robertson? I walked over to my bookshelf and realized I left it at my home. Regardless, we crack open a book like that and just try to implement those ideas. Yeah, have a nice portfolio. I currently have my portfolio website up and running, but I want to redo it because it was for a school project. I mean, I think it looks pretty good, but it's not responsive at all. So like, it's meant to be viewed on a 1080p monitor, and that's it. It is a long story of why I designed it to be like that. Yeah, the CapTools website's going to serve as a partial portfolio, maybe. Actually, no, my portfolio website, my personal details and things will be on another website. The CapTools website, though, will have a transcript of all of my lesson review videos, though, because I've seen in some comments on Uncomfy's videos, or not Uncomfy's videos, some other videos, being like, I'm so glad that you have articles for your videos as well, because I don't like watching videos, sometimes I like reading. So then I can like pause at or read it at my own pace. And I am a kind of a just disjoint and fast talker, so I can see why people are. I want to learn how to do oil paint. I've seen some people do it on the Discord. My good friend and future roommate, he got into oil painting and he did a really good job. Like he learned it fast. It was very impressive. Ooh, Kat, since I know your affinity to stay with traditional art, how about we make you in the Cavalier Kingdom the keeper of tradition? So like the culture expert. I like that. I think that sounds cool. It's not as cool sounding as the wizard, I will admit, but I think it is very true to your nature, which is the master of traditional. I can't believe Uncomfy commented. I know I'm back on this. I'm very glad to see that he at least knows about us. Yay. Oh, jeez. Not with these ellipses, jeez. Traditional is the GOAT. Gatekeeper of order. Wears a blindfold and uses a gavel as the weapon. Okay, I wouldn't go that far. I'd say more just keeper of tradition. So, you know, like they who maintain the events, festivities, and wouldn't necessarily say order, but the composition of the kingdom's culture. But yeah, I do also like the gavel. Very violent. I do always like the notion of the blind justice is blind, like blindfold executioner, very like judgment, kind of like Minos from Ultra Kill. Even though he's not really, yeah, he's just more as a hole in his face than anything. Yeah, let's do some larger ellipses because we're gonna need them. I'm gonna be real, I've never been a as a power. Who knows? Call upon the spirit of drawing. Who knows? Not everyone of the kingdom, I guess, needs a crazy power system, unless we're talking about the anime. I'm not sure I like being king. Does anyone else want the crown? Can I just be like the crazy old dude who like shouts prophetic statements, think it's like dysentery and dies? I don't like the notion of being a king. Jeez, this pin is dying in front of us. I think you could do a lot of stuff with, like, rather than tradition as a power, but like traditional methods. So that which we attribute to being traditional or old-fashioned or like out of date, that's Cat's trope. Is Cat like is able to use these older things just as well as someone who's new through skill and dedication. Don Quixote travels. Yeah, the Bourse. I have my Bourse Don Quixote. That means someone has to be, oh my god. Sancho. Do you want to be Sancho? I mean, I'm already as delusional as it gets, so I'd be a perfect Quixote, but... This pin is... Sancho is kind of like the, hey man, you're kind of insane, but then Quixote is like, no, I'm righteous and true. Sancho's like, you know what, okay man, as long as like you get me food and don't like get me killed, I'll hang out with you, you're pretty funny. In the end, I never really got why Sancho... Oh wait, no. It's because Quixote promised Sancho, like, riches from being a knight, right? Is that what it was? Or something? Like, convinced him that there's a reason. Because Sancho abandoned his family, right? I could be misremembering so much of this. Last I remember, Sancho does have... It's not... Okay, wait. It's been, like... 3 years? 4 years since I've read Don Quixote, so... let's see. Did Sancho have a family? Don Quixote. He takes care of Don Quixote in concrete ways, such as he looks after his family, Teresa, Panza, and his 2 children, his neighbors, his animals, and his land, with not with declamations of his or fits of madness, but with specific gestures and a willingness to oblige. Maybe this is from book 2. No, this is okay. Teresa. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, he promises an illiterate laborer, Sancho Panza, that he'll make him a government of an isle if Sancho leaves his wife and children to become Don Quixotes. Yeah, so shout out. Are you ready to leave your wife and children to for the ramblings of a madman? Anyways, oh, no way. You guys are gonna think I'm crazy, but I swear I can smell whenever my plant isn't feeling well. I know I'm gonna sound crazy. It's a ZZ plant, and there's this distinct, very copper smell whenever it like isn't doing well. And all the stems look well. The leaves are very firm. There's no like spider mite webs or anything. So it has to be either like root rot, but I don't think it has root rot because it's been doing really well for a while. Who knows? Anyways, everybody, you know what time it is. Oh god, this stream's already been going on for a while. Tanjiro, yeah. What are the parallels between Don Quixote and Tanjiro? Which is crazy, because like, I'm pretty sure either group, actually no one would hate being like paralleled with one of the most popular novels of all time. I think the Don Quixote fans may be mad at me for bringing up Demon Slayer. Who cares? Anyways, I'm gonna change up my music real quick and get a big old sip of water. Guys, please be drinking water. Come on, we got this. If you want to be healthy, if you want to be happy, you gotta start with drinking some water, man. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna start with our construction of our goal today. I believe Rise is the executioner. I think that's what we settled on, but it's a bit violent. That'd be cool if you wanted something else. Anyways. And then I'd say, or he could be the Minister of War, maybe. And then Fatima, if Fatima ever returns, Fatima is the, like, just the crazed person who attacks the kingdom, attempts to slay or forces gravity, those days are. Pinku is another kingdom, I guess. I don't know, are we separating YouTube into kingdoms and lands? I feel like this can't end well. This music I am not vibing with. Cool. Okay. I do have an early day tomorrow, but we're still gonna do our hour. Now we do have to be a bit more strict with our hour. And I don't want to rush, so we'll take our time. It's hard not to feel like I have to rush because I just realized how late it is, how much time we spent warming up, but let's not let that stress me out. Anyways, here is our beautiful laughing gull that we constructed yesterday. We have these various forms on here, and remember our goal this time, as kind of as every time, is we want to be super I want to really push my observational skills, such as referencing not just my understanding of construction in 3D space, but my actual spatial, not even spatial reasoning skills. That's kind of the same. And also here, wait, that goes in Harvey, and this one goes in Harvey. There we go. Sorry, I'm messing with all my different drawings. Okay, but I want to be very particular about what is this music. I'm sorry, I keep putting myself off. I'm not feeling that. I'm gonna just make the music just a tiny bit quieter. There we go. Yeah, that's good. Also, I'm gonna turn down the music on the stream, but I felt like it for a while. It's been a bit too loud. We're gonna do that slightest bit. Same thing with my mic. 1 decibel less. So the bird, I want to be very, because like the goal isn't to have proper proportions, or it isn't necessarily a goal, but that's not the goal. Wait, goal. Hey. But I do want to emphasize that I want to train my proportional part of the brain. I'll catch you guys later. I'm on my way home. Sounds good, Lana. Thank you for joining us. Hopefully we'll see you by the end of the stream. If not, have a great night, man. Thank you for stopping by. So let's do our fun little, I like the head version more. It's good to kind of know reference, like where everything belongs on the page, but I'm also cool just kind of hitting this. Oh, nice. Will do. Same to you. Let's draw some. Oh wait. Let's make it like a lime green. There we go. Ah, dang it. Head reference. Head. We want more of those, so we do this. Sure, you guys can't really see too much of what's going on. Hope to be brief with this. Interesting. My philosophy with this construction is I shouldn't need to look at this picture up here with all the breakdown because I should already know how these forms are behaving. So I don't need to look at it in a 2D sense at all. So the entire goal is 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half-ish, maybe a little bit more, 3/4. 4 and a half, maybe 5 heads tall, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. More like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that being the page, right? Big, long, wide, I don't know. And so we can start making some important landmarks right here, like the entire body ending about right here. This section where the wing ends. I think the wing, actually the wing kind of goes, I'll do this. That'd be right there. But that's not a major landmark. The beak ending with this right here I think is important. I do want to kind of leave it just for when I draw it too. Making too many lines here can be a bit distracting. You know, getting where this neck is just slightly outside of it, right? Because we're going like this. We have to remember that the skull we draw is not necessarily like the outside of the form. This is underneath all the feathers and whatever else may be there. Beak ends at a pretty weird spot. It's not a very symmetric bird. So, and yeah, just to recap, I'd say, yeah, sadly, this has to be our most central form, and then we'll make our sphere inside of that, define the intersection to kind of help us out, and then finally make the head on top of that. And then from there, we kind of have an option to do whatever we want. I say we go for the wing. And what are these called? The, okay, wait, this space repetition here, guys. And then we have the nape back here. This starts with an S. Sternum, and I can't remember like what all the wings are called. So we have, oh, scapular, not sternum. Scapular, and then coverts. Cool. So, I think we're ready, everybody. Pick out Harvey right here. Let's do Harvey justice. Jumping over here now. So yeah, I need a fresh page. Thankfully, Uncomfy didn't join the stream where we may do a couple extra pages more than necessary. Composition wise, we have a very rectangular bird. Now we're gonna move it to the left a little bit, I think, because if we drew it, the center of the page is near the right of the spherical form, so it's gonna be more like this, right? And then we have our sphere right here. We don't really go past the kind of like chest right here, so if we shove everything left, it'll probably be okay. And then the halfway mark, we are a bit above the halfway mark, so we're existing, like if here's the center line, then we're gonna be like a bit right here. We're not going too high though, because we have to remember one head, we have to have 5 head forms, which is actually quite a bit if you think about it. So that means, you know, less than a quarter big, which is actually kind of hard to believe. Really, is that? I mean, yeah, maybe a bit less. That's like a half right there. Still, notably small. And our main torso is about 2 heads in size, and then we have our sphere right here. And so if our entire one is 4 to 5, or 4.5 to 5, then 2.5 is right here, and 2.5 is where, yeah, so we just have some really weird proportions, and I don't necessarily want to give up just because it's hard, like doing right proportions and trying to be accurate with them, but there's only so much you can do. But if we said, okay, so we have this many heads, that's actually pretty dang accurate. This is, we want this one to be, if we build from the top, 5 heads, 1, 2, 3, 4, geez, 1. That's a tiny head. Why head so tiny? So most central form, I mean, we can't really do that with the cranium. So if we built from the top and we know that these two right here occupy a lot of the chest, then we can know our chest is going to exist, or I should say like our rib cage, because we do have this spherical form right here, but I'm not too worried about that yet. So we know this needs to be 2 heads. And let's see. I need to actually look at my reference. Looks to be maybe a 50 degree ellipse, completely on the horizontal, so we can actually do it like this technique that we covered that one stream. Also, yeah, you may be saying, Kavel, where's the review book? We just haven't had much to write down in there. So this should take up only about this much maximum, maybe a bit less. And we also need our room for the head. So from here, and it goes a bit past the halfway mark, so this, so that's a bit higher than I would like. And then width-wise, we said it's what, 4 heads? Let's see. Yeah, about 4 heads. 4 head, hehe. Okay. And then we don't really have to worry about this too much, but I will push it over a bit more to the left than we ought to. So we want a 2 by this times 2. That's awfully large. Definitely a lot more to the right than I expected. Like, seeing it to scale is always something that's completely different. However, I think it's still small enough for us to be fine. Okay, I'm gonna wait for the ink to dry too. It is a bit, I'm holding it up, sorry for that, I'm holding it up to my screen right now. It is a bit rotund. Actually, wait, what if I did this and then... Oh wait, no, we would want to zoom in more. I'm just very silly. Yeah. I know, right? Hey, court wizard, if you want to be the court wizard, you need to summon Uncomfy. But no. It would be nice to see him maybe like the day we graduate Uncomfy. I would love to have him on the stream. Hey, what's up, Sonny? How's it going? So we have our sphere form here. This is where we have our, not scapular, oh my gosh. Scapular, yeah. The mantle. The mantle. This is the mantle right here. And we want to emphasize that with a nice sphere. I'm doing pretty okay. Exam grades are coming back and we didn't really do too well. But I'm still feeling okay. I'm not too unhappy. An exam grade isn't my life after all. And this actually, okay, because yeah, we want this round feeling, so we're gonna be pretty sunken in now that I think about it. It's no longer a prompt, we're doing work for Drawbox. Oh jeez. I told my friend to not ask me about homework things right now. That's my fault for leaving my phone open. What is it? So Drawbox is what we do to learn art. It is a completely free online learning course, which gives you actionable things to do to learn art, specifically constructive drawing. And so as part of that, we're in lesson 5, which is constructing animals. So we have a fine liner, we have a piece of paper, and we have to figure out with basic 3D shapes, not 2D shapes, but 3D shapes. This is a 3D shape right here that I could draw the contour up. We have to be able to construct this bird using simple shapes like that. It is very fun. I love it very much. I'd recommend it to anybody. So we have this, in terms of our little laughing gull here, we have this center line it could be argued that it's a bit more facing towards us, which is actually better, because that lets us overlap the sphere that we're about to put on there more. Just a bit more round. Like so. So we'd go like this. So that means our sphere needs to be overlapped in here quite a bit. And the sphere isn't making up the entire neck. The sphere is mainly just doing this. Oh, that flies on my screen. Okay, that was probably a bad idea. Anyways, sorry. The evil fly. The one true enemy of the Cavaliers. How did I do it down here? Okay, I know I said I wouldn't reference. Ooh, that's awfully large. So we're much more to the left. In fact, the tangent of this is what constructs the rest of this. Interesting. Because then it continues the smooth curve. So we're going much higher. So that means I can't see how I could be able to do that without making the sphere very large. Which I guess is doable, but it's much larger than I expected. That's still, and that kind of makes my idea of this continuous line a bit shaky, but it does give us an opportunity. I found this to be a bit cramped, so having the sphere here is kind of helpful. I'm just having problems believing that it's here now, though. They almost meet. I mean, they're gonna meet pretty low down here. Because we want about half of this to be ahead. Which is going to get awfully close to the top of the page. I'm not going to put a mark on the page until I truly feel it's 3D. I think that's 3D. Doesn't sound too confident. Because, like, I don't want there to be too sharp of a bump right here, even though we're going to be adding the scapular. Starting to see it a bit. Now I'm looking at it as if it's a bit more forward. That was a bit messier than I intended. I don't think we have enough room for the head now, because the head needs to be half of this. Uh-oh. We know we have the chest, and it comes back up here, and we curl in. Hmm. I think this is the same issue I had earlier, last time. Ah, that's it. We want this line to be lower so it feels like it's a smoother transition. I think this one and then one more. I think that's the goal. Because I don't want to grind. Hey, welcome back, guys. You seem surprised. Oh, I think that was the wrong intersection. Because we want this to be smooth. And so doing it down here instead makes this seem like this sphere ends and then is pretty immediately back there. And also, yeah, I feel like we jutted out a bit too much right here. So in typical Kavel fashion, we're just gonna... Oh, wait, no. Out getting good. Out getting good? I think he's out getting good. God, I'm hungry. Out getting food. Speaking of, wow, I kind of read your mind, Rice. Or not my, or like something happened there. Because, like, I am hungry. Kavel is all knowing. Maybe the court wizard granted me like all sight or whatever it's called. Anyways, what a nerd. So head here. Then we want quite a few more of these. This, to this, maybe? So if our head's right here. Yeah, I know, I'm super excited. We are now, I wouldn't say we're now official, but I'm very thankful that he took time out of his day to say that. I put a sticky note on my monitor to respond to him just saying thanks. It's very fun stuff. This. I know, right? Into 400 or 200 more. So 400 and to 400 more. Who cares? Let's hit stream 600. You know, I mean, the real thanks go out to Uncomfy for making Drawbox. Let's be real. Okay, so I went a somewhat thinner, so lesser degree, and more to the left. Ellipse. Better. I like that. Maybe a bit too long, but... Yeah, I do wonder if you subscribed. Here, wait. I do have the ability... Here, let's pause. This is very anal retentive and probably not healthy. But let's see. I don't know. It is always confusing how YouTube... Because, like, some people can have it set so you can see how long they've been subscribed for. Which is really cool. Let's see. Audience, subscribers. Learn more. I can't. Okay. Oh, guys, we get enough views now that I can see a viewer graph of like when you guys are most active. And it, wow, you guys are weird. Monday at 10 a.m. You guys are weird. Ew. Yeah, my most viewed day of the week is Monday at 10 a.m. Seconded by Friday at 9 a.m. You guys really just want to watch wait, what the heck? Formats your viewers watch on YouTube. Shorts. Nobody watches, but it's getting more action than usual. What? Who's watching my shorts? What shorts are you watching? Let's see. Of course, most of my new viewers and subscribers are from the Lesson 2 video, which makes sense. I don't think I could see individual subscribers. In the end, who knows? The YouTube analytics page is definitely not as user-friendly as the main thing. I mean, they don't have to. My second most viewed country, though, is India, so shout out India. With Mexico and then South Africa? Dang. Hey, shout out to whoever's watching from South Africa. Whoa. Okay, I think that's all. Wait, advanced mode, activate. Oh, that's boring. Okay. Well, let's hope Uncomfy subscribed because I need that streamer money. I'm kidding. Okay. But yeah. It is kind of not a goal, but I've said it before, I'd be happy to edit videos for Drawbox for free. It seems like they need more people on their team for refreshing the content, and I'd be more than happy with helping with that in any way that I can. Okay, let's get away from here. We don't want to look at that. We want to look at this. So yeah, now we have the sphere in front, which I'm definitely feeling a lot more here. It's not necessarily a sphere. It's not necessarily good. But I actually kind of like it because it makes it feel like it's moving forward a bit. So we'll see if that's a happy accident. And then we have, so yeah, we have our sphere. I'm tracing it with my finger right now. When the tip of the head jumps out of it, and so we're gonna have this. So we're gonna have the head probably be right here. Because half the head, no more, if we look at this, we have our half head mark. And we go out here, it's about half the head from here to here. Gotta have this ability. See how these are roughly the same size from the edge of the head to its center out here. So, basically, if we know our head size is gonna be about this big, we can turn it to its side, put it right here, and this gives us the center of the head. And if we know this is a head size, then this is a head size. I'll plug the channel. Huge. I'm pretty sure if anyone was like, hey, I watch this guy who streams art every night, it'd be like, are you okay? Yeah, all he talks about is birds and computer science. Anyways, okay, so we learned our lesson from last time. Not as only are these better proportions, I'm liking it a bit more. Definitely has this like motion to it. If that makes sense. Here, the intersection. We want this to feel smooth. Like a line can continuously be drawn right here and not have like a like these are varying surfaces. How do we do that? We have the solution where we go really far up here, but then that doesn't feel like the center line can travel down this adequately. So the only other option is to strike a balance. Because if the curve goes like this, the C curve is like this way, right? That means we're gonna land right here, and then now we are going around this. If the C curve is this way, around it, then we're gonna land right in here. And that's generally a smoother approach. And I think it's just, so C curve this way. Ah, shoot. Here's my philosophy. This is always dangerous when I pull out the red pen because it smears. So, C curve this way. And it feels quite smooth. That's my philosophy. Because now if we do... That's our center line. Then you know, kind of perpendicular one would be like this. Then we're going to do something like that. Meanwhile, if we do there we go. Cool. This. Then we're going to be going... Here's our center line. Sorry, that kind of got messed up. And then over here... It doesn't feel as smooth to me. is what this offers. Now, I don't have a great basis as for why either. Actually, this one does seem a bit sharp, because it feels like we haven't, there should be more like a right angle right here. Kind of making this tangent worse. Meanwhile, this one, it looks like it has two little eyes. Anyway, sorry. There's still a right angle right here. Honestly, this one actually may be the move, now that I've drawn it out. Because we go our third option. I'm just gonna waste a lot. I have like 3 books of tracing paper because I kept like losing it and just buying another, because like where I live, they just had them for really cheap for no reason. Sorry, I meant I use my extremely powerful streamer money to buy. Because I have a lot of money because I'm a streamer. So yeah, I was saying now if we moved it up a bit more. See, that seems a bit too sharp now. It'd have to be, I'd imagine it'd have to be like this. Oh wait, I kind of like it. Okay, we're gonna keep going. Okay, back to what I said last stream too. I don't want to, like, as appreciative as I am of Uncomfy, I don't want to deitize him either. He's probably had enough of that with Strawbox. He's just a man. Very kind man, sure, who has made Drawbox, but at the end of the day, he is just a man. We should respect his privacy. I actually kind of like this more. However, this center line is off then, because hopefully I'm not getting any ink on my hands. That often happens with these. This needs to be lower. Anyways, I'm seeing a bunch of errors. Anyways, you guys can't see this that well. I think this gets the most out of what we want here. So, that's kind of cool to look at. I think one of the bigger crutches, and I'm going to call it a crutch, it's definitely a crutch, that I've used to understand 3D form is contour lines. Contour lines really help me when I can't internally visualize something, but it's a crutch in the senses that we want to be training our ability to see it without it, right? Which is doable, it's possible, I've done it before. It's just very hard to see, especially for more complex, very particular intersections like these. So there, yeah, that's all we need. And now we can actually define the nape here as well. And we also have the bottom of the head. So this contour, it's going to go up here and in to maybe the lower third of the head. It's a lot lower than we'd expect. It's obscured by the beak, which is a bit unfortunate. And then we know it's going back here, and then we're having this ellipse, so it's actually gonna go higher than we think. So if we define this ellipse by... Oh, this line is quite straight. We did mess that up. Unless we add a form. That's unfortunate. Just trying to make sure I believe. That's good enough. And then, so yeah, we're gonna have an ellipse here. Do we draw through this? I think we ought to. And then we have this very pronounced chest. So now that's the form of the chest connecting to it. It's a bit hard to see, but I think some line weight, some creative line weight will do it. Okay, so that's one of the more difficult parts of this. Now we have to start working on the wing. Which is tough. Wings are probably the hardest part of bird constructions for me because they're just so arbitrarily placed. Or arbitrarily, okay, sorry. Oh wait, I did 2 intersections here, but I think I like this one the most. Yeah, because now this turned less into an intersection between these 2 forms and more so, oh dang. I think this line messed a lot of stuff up. And I'm actually quite unhappy with that. This may seem minor to you guys, and I'm very happy with this one so far, but this, well, it looks good, it isn't reflective of the singular line that this very straight form, right? And this line right here was intended to be the intersection between this sphere, this spheroid, the rib cage. This is more so, I guess, an extension of the rib cage. And then this, yeah, so that was supposed to be the intersection between these 2, but I turned it into the contour of the landing, the footprint, if you will. Wow, I sound like such a nerd. Of the, like, chest fluff form, the connection between the head. I don't think it's bad. Probably it's not worth redoing it, but it does make me a bit disappointed because it's technically not right. But we'll stick with it for now. And I would do a center line here, but I think that would just make it a bit too complex. I think doing a center line right here wouldn't be a bad idea. We're gonna go like this. I always mess up these center lines too, so let's be very careful about it. Okay, so that's when I started thinking about my viewership. And you were going to be like, Kavel, are you crazy? It's just a tiny mistake. How are you going to blame it on that? Because I realized, I thought most of my viewers were from Canada, because it said that when I first started, but that's probably just because my initial viewers, yeah, were just from Canada. But now that we actually have like a wider viewer audience, okay. Anyways, cool, I'm going to take a sip of water. I just realized our timer hasn't been moving. Shoot. We'll give it maybe 20 more minutes. How about that? 20 more minutes, guys? So we end right at 9 Central Time. I think it's a bit shorter than what it was originally, but I think we'll stick with this. I still have some linear algebra homework to finish tonight, so I think that's the best of all worlds. Yeah, this definitely does connect a bit smoother, but I'm not really worried about that yet. So yeah, now we want the wing. Wing. I guess this is okay. Starts down here, and then we just do that. Okay. Memorize the shape a bit before I have to apply it here. So we're gonna sit back and think about what we're about to put on the page again. Is we're defining this form that goes around here. Of the sort, right? We're gonna go back. We're dancing around the spherical form. Like so, ish. And then we're gonna have, you know, our scapular up here. And then our nape is something we gotta worry about, but we'll worry about that in a second. So this form is gonna start not at explicitly the end of the head, but it will travel like this. So that's something to note. And then depth-wise, this is a new question for ourselves, is where should it end? Because we don't really have many landmarks over here to help us and tell us where to stop. We could use the head, which we probably will. We'll use this, which we know that it ends at halfway through, so 2.5 heads over here. So we have this, 1, 2, half. That's too far. That is absolutely too far. Yet it seems correct, which is the scary part. So we're gonna take these. Ooh. Up. Come on. Okay, there we go. Like a surgeon game. I don't know. Yeah, wow, 2.5 heads. Interesting. Why does that seem so big in ours? I think it's because our torso is so small. One, 2, half. This is a landmark. It's very far. Because in our actual one, the torso ends kind of on the second one. Meanwhile here, we're about a half short. So that means what we can do is this form that we have as the tail, we're going to actually extend outwards to be about that long. Because right now our head is disproportionate. So if we make the body bigger, I just realized, yeah, we can maybe simulate this bulk of the neck. You know, because I mean the form is ending here. We don't really have a form ending there. So I'm just thinking about the nape. It ain't the end of the world. Just a bit disappointing. Yeah. Regardless, let's worry about this for now. There's a multifaceted problem happening and we can only worry about one thing at a time. So here's our 2 mark. And technically we want the end of the buttocks to go over here. And we're following a pretty general, oh my god. Are you guys okay? I just hit you with my pen. I'm so sorry. Here, wait. We're gonna make sure everything's okay here. I'm not seeing anything on the not seeing anything on the screen, so hopefully we're okay. Interesting. Cool. I'll put that one away because I feel like I've heard it. Testing a new pen. There we go. Okay. Brush pen. Look at that. Look at that. Amazing. Anyways, so yeah, we want to expand this backwards a bit, in alignment with our friend right here, and we did kind of study those tail feathers. So yeah, we're probably like right here right now. And we want it to be pretty linear because our wings are going to do most of it. It does have this direction to it. And we want to end all the way over here. Goodness. Okay, so yeah. maybe a bit shorter than that. So I'm gonna expand it this way. Then it goes quite low. Let's see, this makes it feel like it's very turned away from us, so this degree is actually gonna be smaller. Because this is saying this degree actually. We want this to slightly increase as we go away. So I'm just gonna. This is gonna hang. It's a bit of more flat up here, right? Kind of given that, so we're gonna have it hang a bit. Yeah, that's all I want to do for contours for that. Probably should have had another form over there because it is just kind of floating in space. Cool. Okay, let's do the wing and then probably call it for the night. So the wing form. We said it's going to start about right here in the head, right? We want to go up a bit past the tail over here. And we're actually going quite high now because we're gonna probably go, we have this zone, right? Where we want to make. This is so far. I think we made this too far. We were too obsessed with proportions that we kind of messed this up. Because now the wing seems too narrow to do what we wanted. I think we messed this one up, guys. I think we failed the 3D puzzle. Because I was too obsessed once again about proportion that I extended this well beyond where it should have. And I think that just hurt my positioning of the wing by a lot. Shoot, I'm not streaming Saturday and Sunday. I don't want to have to do another gap where I'm like not working on this for 2 days and then I return to it. So part of me wants to rush and finish it, but we know that's not the correct answer. Oh, I can kind of see it now. It should have gone like this and then over, but it still wouldn't have been far enough because we yeah, no stream Saturday and Sunday because I'm heading back to see my family. And Monday may be a bit iffy, but I really want to stream Monday, so I'm gonna do my best to get home. Then it's gonna be bumpy, but yeah. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here, and we're gonna do another attempt tomorrow. Or yeah, so if we were to correct this, because we don't want to be doing another attempt at doing the same thing over and over again, that's insanity. Issue 1 with this is I worried more about proportions than construction. This is going to be... I would have considered that a much better one, because even though not as long, we could have then structured the wing to be going up here. Doing that or something of the sort, right? Cap percent. And then here, that was just the wrong intersection. For the right reason. So, while this was correct in terms of the form that connects, it was not correct for how this sphere, however it intersects, right? And it does kind of create this sharp 90-degree angle up here, which I'm not a huge fan of. So yeah, just maintaining proportion. This is a very hard one to proportion, I guess. Yeah, so a thicker body with this in there. And then the head. Would have probably done us better, and then we couldn't. And this one goes straight down. This one goes around like this. It has that connecting to it. This probably doesn't need to be as deep, right? Probably like this. Cavalerius Overlord. You know what? With such a name, I can't deny him. Kind of just doodling this out now. And then we have the scapular. Not the scapular. Is it the scapular? I don't know. And then the nape's already kind of defined there, and then we'd have all that stuff. That's way too big. There's your construction. There. Supreme Cavalerius Overlord. Yeah, I like how I can do these sketches really fast, but when it comes to making it bigger and probably more spatially, like, I think about it more. Yeah, so this is the goal. We know what we ought to correct, and this is probably going to go into the review book. And yeah, we'll call it there. Actually, yeah, so we made pretty good time today. 1 hour 30. Good stuff. So yeah, as you guys know, it is a gravity. I will not be streaming this weekend. It's been about 9 weeks. I know I'm not allowed to complain because many people don't get to see their families at all during college. So I'm very lucky to have this opportunity. It's been about 9-10 weeks since I've last seen them. I'm invulnerable to all effects except pay deductions. I love it. That's his kryptonite. The classic Kavel special attack, the pay deduction. But yeah, I'm very excited to see my family. Don't tell anybody, but probably a tiny bit more so to see my dog. Yeah, it's gonna be a great weekend. I will be bringing my little sketchbook with me. I may be doodling some dinosaurs here and there. Not sure I bought a new PC with your money. I love it. Yeah, all that streamer money putting people through college. We make a scholarship for Rise. How about that, right? But no, yeah, so that's the plan, everybody. We will not be streaming Saturday or Sunday. To give you guys exact dates, that's going to be the 5th and 6th of October, and hopefully we'll be back at the 7th Monday. I really want to, yeah, because I plan to get back here about 5 o'clock, so I'm going to just go straight to streaming, practically. But hey, I'm cool with that. So, yeah, it's going to still be a bit bumpy. And then it's going to be about 2 weeks until our next batch of exams. We're getting money? Delano's been taking it all from you. I've been paying you guys, but I give the checks to Delano. Delano says, you know, he'll cash them for you, and guess he never does. Who knows? But yeah, so that's everything. Extremely happy to see that Uncomfy commented. He didn't have to, went out of his way, and that's really cool. And to honor that, another 200 days. Why not, right? Cool stuff. So, yeah, that's everything. Thank you guys so much for watching. Apologies for these somewhat shorter streams. Then again, this is longer, I think, on average than last semester. That's what we're unionizing. Oh, I gotta end the stream before they unionize. So thank you guys for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Bye for now. The union can't get me if I don't stream. $2.30 per stream. He just won't give it to me. Hey man, I don't know what to say. But it's yeah, bye.